Boy, oh boy, do I have a clip for you guys. So we've been documenting the downfall of Megyn Kelly, how she's gotten way worse after she left corporate media and went to new corporate media, or as goofballs say, is independent media. You're not very independent if you're taking all this corporate money and if you're such a narrative humper and you're so audience captured that you ramp up your extremism just to get more views and stay in Trump's good graces. This is what's happened with Megyn Kelly. She's become a way bigger hack than she was when she was with Fox News, believe it or not. So anyway, she has on this guy, Rich Lowry, who I think is the head of the National Review. National Review is supposed to be like the high intellect conservative outlet. You know, it's supposed to be the less Trump-aligned, more intellectual version of conservatism. So anyway, this guy comes on and they're talking about Trump and Vance and the things they've been saying about Haitian immigrants. And man, this went mega viral. Look at this, 9.8 million views. I think Twitter juices the numbers, but still, let's say it's half that, almost 5 million views. Preposterous. Reason it blew up is because listen to what homie may have accidentally said. Watch this.
Finally, he said something to the effect of, look, if we have to create stories in order to bring attention to what's happening, the media, he admits they made it up, right? As opposed to, and if you listen to the full clip, he says, by drawing attention to what's happening on the ground, it's just, right. As this like line goes online, you don't hate the media enough.
She is such a fucking liar. I played that clip for you. You guys heard it. What did you take from it? He very clearly says, if I have to create stories, then I will, right? And then when he tries to clean it up afterwards, when he realizes what he said, he goes, if we have to create the media focus on the stories to get people to care? Come on, man. What you said, the plain face interpretation of what you said was, if I have to create stories. And by the way, it was created. This Haitian immigrants eating cats thing is totally bogus, completely made up. It originated from a Nazi group called Blood Tribe. All the evidence that the right tried to trot out to prove the point after the fact, none of it is correct. None of it is accurate. None of it is Haitian migrants. None of it is in Springfield. One person was having a mental health breakdown, not Haitian, not an immigrant. They were killing a cat and eating it. Another one is somebody clearing geese because it was roadkill. They were clearing geese from the street. Like, another one is not even, it's something on a grill. It's like a duck or a chicken on a grill, and they pretend like it's a cat. Chris Rufo offered $5,000 to prove it, and then he credulously posted a video that was not what he was claiming it was. Again, nor was it in Springfield. Anyway, so now she's trying to play defense for J.D. Vance. Oh no, what he meant was he's creating the media focus to care about this topic. No, you're just lying and repeatedly spreading the lies, and then you get fact-checked on it, and you don't care, and you double down and you triple down. And he retreats to, well, my constituents are saying X, Y, and Z. Don't you have a responsibility to fact-check it and see whether or not that shit is right? Don't you have a responsibility to fact-check it? He doesn't care. He doesn't care. Megyn Kelly's covering for him, but here we go. We haven't even gotten to the part yet, of course.
You remember Alternative Facts with Kellyanne? They did the same thing. She wasn't saying you make up fictions and pretend they're facts. You bring other facts to bear in the debate that are being ignored. And that's what he was saying. And I think it was in that interview where Dana Bash says, the police have gone through 11 months of recordings of calls, and they've only found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants taking geese from ponds. Only 2 calls. And I think one lesson of this whole story.
Did you catch it?
To complain about Haitian migrants taking calling to complain about Haitian migrants. Residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants.
Let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. So obviously, what people are saying is, holy shit, he just dropped an N-bomb, hard ER, slipped up, and then tried to cover it up after. Here we go again. Let's go.
2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants.
So what line is he going with? What is he saying after the fact, after this became a huge deal? Okay, let's see. So this person, Andy McCarthy here, says the following. Ridiculous. Rich Lowry, not tagged here. Natch, what does that mean? Obviously got crossed up between immigrants, short I, and migrants, long I. Started mispronouncing migrants with short I. Instantly corrected himself with no embarrassment because it was patently a mispronunciation. Jeez. So he says, yup, this is exactly what happened. I began to mispronounce the word migrants and caught myself halfway through. So he's saying, okay, let's try to piece that together. This is like doing high-level math to my dumbass, slightly dyslexic brain. So the argument is he was trying to say he kind of got crossed up between immigrants and migrants, and he said, "Migger." Is that the argument? Migger, and then he corrects and says immigrants or migrants. I forget what he ended up going with, but is that the argument? Okay. So if that's the argument, if it was like, oh, I got crossed up between immigrant and migrant and said migger, then let's listen again. Again, I have it on 1.5 times speed. Look, it sounds like an N to me. It sounds like it's an N.
Plain about Haitian migger migrants.
So is it an M or an N? Does he say migger or the other one?
Haitian migger.
I don't know, y'all. That sounds more like an N to me. I'm seriously not trying to be an asshole, bro. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but that does sound more like an N to me.
Haitian migger migrants.
I'll ask you guys. Look, I am trying my best to be fair. I'm trying to steel man the point that he said is what he did, right? In between immigrants and migrants. And I said, migger, and then I corrected it. I think that's what he's saying. But I don't know. When I listen to it, I definitely hear more of an N than an M. I mean, I could kind of see maybe a stretch for an M, but it sounds more like an N to me.
Migrants, nigger, that Haitian nigger, migrants.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but homie's getting roasted. He's getting roasted. You drop this, Rich Lowry, KKK hood. Haitian N-words, migrants, wow, and Megyn Kelly just let it slide. Yeah, this will clean up J.D. Vance's mess. Rich Lowry is a vile racist. Megyn Kelly has never been happier having a guest come on her show to drop the N-word. Oh no, he did not. Wow. Grab this before they delete it. Holy hell, he said it. Yikes, this is how we end up with violence from the right. He said the N-word and still was determined to get his point across that immigrants are somehow eating pets. Yeah, like, okay, that to me is the best point, right? That to me is the best point, which is like, the whole point of this segment is to argue we are not racist and we are not making things up, right? And put this controversy aside. They are defending a totally made-up claim, which has been debunked 47 ways to Sunday. They are defending the idea that, yes, the legal Haitian immigrants are eating cats and they're eating pets. So on that alone, it's like, you're just wrong and you're just being a partisan hack and you're just bending over backwards to try to defend Trump and Vance, and by extension, a literal Nazi lie that came from a group called Blood Tribe. So on that alone, it's like, bro, nobody's going to give you sympathy. And by the way, they polled this, only 26% of the country believes what Trump and Vance are saying here. This is a lie that's age old, man. This is what they said about Korean immigrants 30 years ago when they were coming to the Atlanta area. This is something, J.D. Vance's tweeted, oh, communicable diseases are going up and here's all these other problems. And it's just like straight out of Nazi propaganda shit. Like, oh, scapegoat the others are the problem. Meanwhile, on the ground, you go to Springfield and the churches are revitalized as a direct result of these people. They're hardworking family people, as has been explained by countless people in Springfield. And when you go to the people that are saying, no, they are eating cats, they literally, in the first 5 seconds of the video, call them sand monkeys. This isn't exactly an objective source, right? So whatever he said At the end of the day, the point of the clip is to say, this lie that's being spread, we're going to defend J.D. Vance and Trump for perpetuating a lie that originated from a Nazi group. So it's hardly a segment where you can say something like this and then try to backpedal and cover yourself and get away scot-free. Because the bigger point of the segment is, wait, hold on, we think the Nazi claims are actually correct. I wouldn't worry about it. Stuff like that just happens sometimes. Don't apologize to the woke libtards trying to censor words. There's nothing wrong with saying in public the same things you say in private. Yeah, I once meant to say apple, and it came out cunt. This person says, this you? And it says, yes, fight anti-white racism. Jesus Christ. Oh, so you meant to call migrants nigrants? Gee, I wonder what that sounds like. I was born at night, but not last night. You do realize we all heard it, right? Not only a bigot, but a coward as well. How predictable. We all heard you pretty clearly. Migrants doesn't start with an N. Okay, yeah, one more time. Let's hear it one more time.
Found 2 Springfield residents calling to complain about Haitian migrants, calling to complain about Haitian
Look, I'll say this. I understand how some might hear more of an M than an N, but I hear more of an N. So, yikes, bro. Yikes. Look, and also, let's just keep it real. It's such a bad time for stuff like this to come out when the right is falling all over themselves to defend one of the most disgusting anti-immigrant lies we've ever heard. Because it, of course, just further feeds the narrative of, we know what you guys are. We know that at the end of the day, a lot of this anti-immigrant sentiment, it literally just comes down to, they don't look like us, we don't like them, right? They try to put an intellectual veneer over it from time to time. Oh no, it's only the illegal immigrants, not the legal ones. Okay, well, here are legal ones. And you're still against them. Gee, I wonder why, right? So you guys tell me in the comment section, which word was it? But either way, it ain't any good for him because the whole point of the segment was based on a lie anyway. Hey y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.